right, well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. Here in the briefing room with us today is Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Russia, Ukraine, and Eurasia, Laura Cooper, who will provide some brief remarks about today's announcement regarding approval of the 22nd Presidential Drawdown Authorization in support of Ukraine security assistance. DASD Cooper has agreed to be available afterwards to answer any questions regarding the PDA, and then we'll pivot to a few other non-Ukraine related updates afterwards. Thank you very much, ma'am. Over to you.
Good afternoon. Today, I'm proud to announce a new security assistance package to provide Ukraine with more weapons, ammunition, and equipment that its forces are using so effectively on the battlefield. This authorization of a presidential drawdown of security assistance valued at up to $625 million will contribute to meeting Ukraine's critical defense needs. It is the Biden administration's 22nd drawdown of equipment from DoD inventories for Ukraine since August of 2021. It is also the first presidential drawdown for Ukraine in the new fiscal year. I want to thank Congress for its support for the continuing resolution, which enables the administration to continue providing timely assistance to Ukraine. The capabilities in this package are tailored to meet Ukraine's immediate needs, the highlights of which include 4 high-mobility artillery rocket systems, or as you know them, HIMARS, and associated ammunition. Secondly, 16 M777 155mm howitzers, along with 75,000 155mm artillery rounds, and 500 precision-guided 155mm artillery rounds. Third, 1,000 155mm rounds of remote anti-armor mine, or RAM, systems. 16 M119 105mm howitzers, 30,000 120mm mortar rounds, and then the last item I want to touch on is 200 Max Pro mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles, which provide Ukraine with a resilient capability for transporting troops in heavily mined terrain. This package will provide the Ukrainian Armed Forces with additional capabilities and munitions that it needs to maintain momentum in the east and in the south, including additional artillery and precision fires. Ukraine has demonstrated the ability to use these capabilities to degrade Russian logistics and command and control, creating opportunities for Ukraine to maneuver and to advance. This has created, as Secretary Austin said recently, a change in battlefield dynamics. Even as the Russian government moves legislation today to claim parts of Ukrainian territory illegitimately, the reality on the ground is that the Ukrainian armed forces continue to reclaim territory and to consolidate their gains. The liberation of Lyman was a significant operational accomplishment, and Ukrainian forces continue to make deliberate progress in the Kharkiv region and also further south around Kherson. The Ukrainian counteroffensive in Kherson has made significant advances over the last 24 hours, and Ukrainian forces continue to liberate villages as they press forward. The United States will continue to provide Ukraine with the weapons and equipment to meet its urgent needs on the battlefield, while also building Ukraine's enduring strength to defend its sovereignty over the long term. In total, the United States has now committed more than $17.5 billion in security assistance to Ukraine since the beginning of the Biden administration, including more than $16.8 billion since the beginning of Russia's invasion on February 24th. The United States will continue to consult closely with Ukraine to meet its evolving battlefield requirements, in coordination with our allies and partners, to provide Ukraine with the capabilities it needs. As President Biden has said, the United States will continue to stand with the Ukrainian people and provide them with the security assistance they need to defend themselves for as long as it takes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.